Hey, how are you? Today I'm doing a request. We're going to look at back mobility and why it is so important. And we're going to talk a little bit about back strength. But in order to cover off this area in any detail, we're going to focus on why it's so important to have a mobile back. Now, you know that I'm competing or aiming to compete in 52 days, and I adore weight training for so many different reasons. In a nutshell, weight training makes me feel happy, holistically, spiritually. It helps me to move, it's great. As we age with backs, we are very quick, many of us, to lose mobility, and there's a couple of reasons for that. One of them is the way we stand. So as we get older, we tend to lose shoulder mobility and lose spinal and hip mobility. When we listen to people, we lean forward and listen to what they're saying. So we tend to close over, lift shoulders and listen, and that's showing rapport. When we do that, however, as we get older, it kind of sticks so that our thoracic region closes over into possible kyphosis. Our shoulders lift slightly and then it's more difficult to put them down, and we lose the ability to squat. So it's really important that we keep mobility to reduce chance of injury, maintain the ability to get up off the floor, and to feel good about ourselves. So let's look at some of the ways we can assess our back strength. All right, taking a chair, one I prepared earlier, here, our ability to sit down on a chair. So our ability to squat down on the chair. Lift your sternum. My dog is making noise outside because he wants to come inside, and being a Great Dane, that is not a good idea. Your ability to squat down on the chair. So sternum over knees, sit down. When we come up off a chair, here's the thing. We lift the sternum, shoulders down, and come up. Come down. And notice how I come up. I'm going to show you the wrong way, or the way we can possibly increase the aging process, something most of us don't want to do. So, when we're losing mobility, we lean forward slightly, close our shoulders, and throw ourselves up. That way, we're leaving out a lot of the stabilisation. We really want to watch and reduce chance of injury. So, I'll just show again. The sternum shouldn't really project beyond the knees in most situations. So, pushing through the heels, lifting up, as if there was a string. As if there was a string attached to the sternum here, coming up. So this is a great exercise to try each day. To coming up and down and maintain that. When I've talked at schools and I look at all the kids, and I get them to sit down and get up off a chair, the kids that do this, I say to them, so, you play a lot of gaming or on your phone a lot? And they say, how do you know? And I say, I just know. We lose that mobility here, so we really want that nice Z shape, the Z being here, here, and here. The knees, try not to bring them beyond the toes. So ability, this is a great exercise to maintain. If you're able to do that, the same thing, one-legged, coming up and down, and that really shows here your level of strength. Okay, shoulders nice and low, both sides, lifting up through the heel and lifting through the sternum, broad rib cage, bring the shoulders down. The next exercise I'm going to show you to test your mobility. Remember, with any of these exercises, it's really important not to push. You do not want to push ligaments or joints beyond what is fairly comfortable. Exercise is not about killing yourself. Exercise is about accessibility, about comfort, about well-being. So let's really keep that sense of well-being in everything we do. Now, I've been doing a lot of exercise recently, so I'm lacking a bit of mobility myself. But taking a chair, reaching forward, so stretch forward the fingers, head down, externally rotate the knees, lengthen the spine, reaching forward, lifting the tailbone, lengthening the spine and creating some space between the vertebra, creating some space. This is a really good one for opening up the back, lengthening. Now you'll find that a lot of you might be more like here. And what that does, rather than that right angle, you want that right angle. If you're not able to come down all the way, don't force it. Don't force it. It's giving you a window into your own situation. If you are not able to have a right angle at your hips, you know that the muscles are short, you know that they're pulling on the hips, the lower spine, and there's lack of balance. So the chance of injury escalates. You should be able to, if you take the chair here, you should be able to sit down, straight back. There's a brick, yes, a brick. My trusty brick. You should be able to sit down here and hold a brick over your head, reaching up, and hold this. Attempt to hold this. Now when you hold this, the elbows are close. See, my fingers are reaching. The shoulders are low. The rib cage is broad. I hold my abdominals in. I lengthen my spine as I do this. I'll put that down for a moment. Those of you who are lacking shoulder mobility may be more like here. And what that's doing is that's telling you that there's a lack of balance and a higher chance of injury. So we want the ability to have open shoulders, flexible spine, open hips. Now you might be watching this video thinking, gee whiz, I need to open up these areas. Don't then go away and try and open them. It's a matter of softly, softly, gently, gently. So when you watch this video, think, what am I learning here about my body? And then step by step, move forward in those areas. So you either do single leg or double leg squats here, a few each day, not a whole lot, a few. Sternum lifted, see my chin? Nice and forward. Or you can do the one-legged squats. Then you can go behind the chair and open up your back, really carefully holding your abdominals in, drawing your shoulders right down. Then you can practice with a book or something like that, holding here. And there's that dog again. He wants to come in. He's really eager to come in. Several breaths in this pose, several breaths. And I want it to be accessible. I don't want you to think, gee, I really don't want to do this. Just a little bit each day, morning and night. Okay, to open up these areas. Now there's so much more I could say in this video, but I want it to be accessible. So use this video just to assess where you are at this stage. Where is your mobility? Another stretch you can do to try and open up hips, which helps with spine, is take one foot and place it on the knee and see if you can sit up straight in this pose. Now, if you find that really tight, your body is talking to you. It is saying something to you. It is saying the muscles are getting so tight that they're pulling at the bones slightly and the ligaments and the tendons slightly. So what is that saying? Again, there's so much that I could teach you about this, but let's just assess. Can you create a right angle in your hips? Are you able to sit down and have your shoulders at 180 degrees right down low? Are you able to lean over a chair in a right angle? Remember, don't force it. just learn and identify. Put the comments down below and then I can use them to shape the next video. I'd like to show you some more strength stuff for back, but in order to do that, I need to know where you are. And the first thing is safety. Safe, safe, safe. Well-being, well-being, well-being. So give me some feedback. Can you do one-legged or two-legged squats? Do you find your sternum dropping? Do you find it's hard to sit with your arms overhead? Do you find your shoulders lifting? When you stand upright, are you able to stand upright? I'll come a little bit closer. Are you able to stand upright and draw your shoulders right down? Lift your chin. Just our ability to stand is a skill. I have to do a video on just how to stand. That's a really interesting one. I have to do it in so many different areas. You hear that? He is dying to come in right now. So even our ability to stand up, lengthen the spine, soft head, but that's for another video. So give me feedback. Where is your strength? How is your back going? In the back, we have the latissimus dorsi here, which we need nice and strong. We need to be able to pull our weight here and hold onto a bar. Then we have the rhomboids and posterior deltoids across here. So we need the ability to pull back this way as well. And then we have the lower spine. Are we able to work the erector spinae, which are these muscles here that work together with your abdominals? I've given you some thoughts there, some concepts to work with. Give me feedback and then we can go to the next level. Thank you so much for listening. Have an awesome day.